All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I can't see the stream now. So you're
Excellent. First couple tests have been successful.
everyone else trying to.
What happened to. Oh, there it is. User error. All right, so I'm just going through making sure I get my last software up and running. Come on. My computer's being very slow. So it has been a minute since we played. We had some delays and we had some.
Would have.
Last week we did Nick's monthly campaign of awesomeness.
Yeah, we did session 0. And since then, I have also gone with the other people who will be joining us next time.
Dun dun dun.
And do you want to give us a little bit information about that as what the viewers can expect to see and when?
Well, on the last Wednesday of every month, uh, this time, we'll be playing, a little campaign in Word of my own creation. Um, Stolen some things from some old editions and, added my own tweaks. And gonna have to throw it at a bunch of level 1 characters to start. Should be a lot of fun.
To see how easily he can kill us.
All right, and when is
Yeah,
the
just
next episode of that?
it will be last Wednesday of this month, February 22nd. In, a few weeks from now. We'll have one more session of this, and then, well, not next. Yeah, next week we're doing our off-stream monthly campaign, and then we'll have another streamed session of this, and then we'll have my session, the proper session 1, as they travel as simple guards for a wine merchant.
Mm-hmm. Just that. Nothing else is gonna happen.
Well, you're expected to do your jobs. You are hired for a reason.
Dun
It is the frontier of a dangerous land.
dun dun.
Alrighty. So thank you for that. February 22nd. Everybody, put that on in your phones. Make sure you set alarms so you can be here to play or to watch or both. And that will also be streaming with the first episode is already in the Using the Tubes. So if you want to see his episode 0, not a lot was going on building characters. But if you want to see how that works and how Nick does it, how it varies from mine, and we did a quick little combat at the end. So you can check that out if you'd like.
Yep.
But with the heroes of Nashkel, we have things going on up in the clouds. Thus the background. And they were told to go check out what was going on with a cloud city that has been moving toward Nashkel. And I'm displaying the wrong one. No wonder. So they took off and they used a couple brooms and a couple. There we go. Used a couple brooms and a couple magic carpets. One rum broom and a magic carpet to get up here and had some interesting fights along the way. Saw this cloud city actually was not a cloud city. It's more of just a cloud keep. And it also looks very old and run down. And They landed, came in, fought a bunch of things, some weird jellyfish-looking creatures and some lions, and then moved past the stables where the hippogriffs were, and then moved up to the main house, bypassing the other two buildings in the keep, and were attacked by some critters. The hill giant and a couple ogres, and the cloud giant joined the fray and has since led them on a merry chase back into his throne room. And now he left the throne room, casting behind him a fog cloud that nobody can see through. And that is where we left off. So we're going to start with uh, right to left tonight. Kendrick, what is something that interesting or unexpected regarding this whole cloud keep that you or your character were not expecting?
I have no idea. When I left the group before, we were approaching the cloud keep, we're about ready to land on it, and that was the last I saw. If there's anything unique about it, I am unaware.
That is correct. So Gimbal was there when you just before you landed. That's right. So I forgot that you had. I thought you had done 1 week, but you did not. Okay. Um, so looking at the map, let me throw Gimbal on there so you can take a look and see what's going on. So same question to you, Genesis, Mantha. What is something that one of you did not expect? You a friend again?
She didn't expect how open to diplomacy like everybody else except the cloud giant were. Like the hill giant was, the what were they? Ogres? I can't remember. But like
To be fair, they
everybody
also wanted to eat us.
to be fair, they also wanted to eat us, but they were willing to have a conversation up to a point. So that surprised her. But yeah, that surprised her.
And Kithri, Mantha. Ashley.
I'm like, I just went.
Other man.
Mantha 2.0.
Ma'am, the Ashley.
I think it. I don't know. I was a little bit. It bothers me that we weren't able to get any real information out of them at all. Like, our job was to go find out what was happening, and we still don't know what was happening. We're just murdering a bunch of giants. I don't know. And that's not really an answer to your question, but it's immediately what I thought of, so.
Okay, no, that's absolutely an answer to my question. And it's also a very good point.
I'm surprised that you didn't find more information. Yeah.
And Nick, playing Tusk.
I kind of have two things, but the first thing that's kind of popped out is how run down the keep seems to be, with parts of the walls breaking, and how the gate was relatively weakened, and then Tusk broke it. How everything seems to be kind of falling apart, and then also now as we met the giants, like, oh, the griffins. These giants are too big for the griffins. What are they doing with the griffins?
That is a good point.
The ogres may be able to ride the griffins, depending.
Yeah.
But still, they're like a little big for the griffins. But yeah, that's my 2 cents.
All right. And just in time, we have Joker playing John Hancock. We're just going down the list. What is something that has surprised you or John about this cloud keep?
The fact that there was lions on a cloud, like that made absolutely no sense to John in a way. Cause lions normally they would be like in a forest or in a plains. You wouldn't think they were magically up on clouds, per se. And also the fact that the cloud giant himself has a really nice throne room with like a nice carpet and a nice throne and stuff you normally wouldn't see, and like nice knickknacks on the table, like normally stuff you wouldn't see in the clouds that he has a decent amount of, if that makes sense. Like, I know that sounds weird, but like his house is very nicely decorated for somebody who lives in the clouds and doesn't really come out of the clouds per se. That's the only thing that shocked me, really.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and get rolling. That weird circle is the fog cloud. It is obscuring everything, so you can't see through it. You do know that there was a doorway, a large 15-foot wide doorway along the bottom of the screen, and you can still see it in the fog of war. So you know where that doorway is, basically, but you don't know what's going on in the fog or beyond it. And that's where the giant left through. And there is Athena is above the house in the middle of that fog. And
Can she also not see anything?
well, she's above the house, so she's just looking down at the roof. She has not seen anything come out of the house at this point, and that's what she was watching for.
Okay,
So that is where we are picking up. You do know that you have hurt the cloud giant quite a bit. And we are starting with John. Or
you
actually,
can't blame us. We literally tried diplomacy.
We did.
starting
I
with
guess.
Did you want Athena to do anything else?
Oh no,
Or-
she's just keeping an
okay.
eye out.
John.
Alright, so I guess John's just going to walk up to the big cloud of, I guess, clouds and see if he can, like, put his hand or step into it or anything.
Oh, yeah,
Can
it's
he
just
step
fog.
into it?
Just very,
Oh, it's
very
just
thick
fog?
fog.
Okay, well, then, John's going to, I guess, walk partially into the fog, basically. So, a little bit just to see if he can actually see anything. So, about there. About 20 feet.
All right, give me a survival check.
Survival check. Copy that. Ability. Skills.
No.
In Dice Tower, do I know?
Dice Tower. Okay. You do not see anything. It is very dark. And what would you like to do? Well, it's not dark. It's just gray. Everything is gray.
I
Can't see your hand if you put it in front of your face, kind of. Gray.
I guess I'll just see how well, I moved 20 feet, so let's see. I have to move another 10, so I guess I'll just move deeper into the fog, like 10 feet into the fog, basically 10 more feet into the fog, and just see if I can see anything or hear anything per se.
You find yourself up against the wall.
Okay. And I guess I'm just going to. There's nothing I can do further, so I guess I'll just end my turn.
Okay. Tusk.
Okay. Tusk watches as John disappears into the fog cloud and immediately charges in after. Remembering there was some offshoot that way, he's gonna kind of run at kind of a steeper angle, like kind of a straight line. His full movement, And upon realizing that he doesn't reach, or he's still in the fog, he kind of continues in his line. I'm using my action to dash. Would hit the wall and then start that way. I'm gonna keep moving after this, but I want to see what I can see upon like hitting the wall and presumably exiting the fog cloud. If I'm still in it, I would keep running along the wall.
All right, I need a stealth check. I mean, a survival check.
Okay. And I will full on run into the wall if that is the case, because that's basically what he's doing.
No.
You know, he's not letting this guy get away again.
For sure.
All right, give me just a moment here.
Cool.
Cool. All right. I'm going to take you away.
He's spiriting Nick away. We'll never see him again.
Let me do this first. And go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Do that.
All right, where's Discord? Here's Discord. All right, so are you able to see?
I am able to see the giant, and I
Okay,
see
so
the picture that you sent me, but I currently do not
just
see a
beyond
token that corresponds to it.
the wall that's to the north of you is this creature. It is a huge creature, and so it is
Okay.
pretty much where the plants start to grow, the 5 feet above where the plants start to grow. So you're seeing just the edge of this mound that's moved and is starting to move towards you.
Okay.
And you have moved 50 feet.
Do,
So you move
yep.
straight there with no problem. So you can still, whatever else you have left in your movement.
Okay. I have 30 more feet of movement, and also seeing the giant. I'm gonna try and run past this creature if I can to get next to the giant with my 30 feet, or as close as possible. If there is the
Okay, so then you would need to move 30 feet. So you are running along the side of this thing.
Okay.
For the last 10 feet, and there's still 5 feet of it next to you.
Okay, so I'm within melee of this thing. Got it.
Yes.
Uh,
It's taking up that 3x3 square right next to you.
okay. Tusk, I think, is focused on his
Should.
thing, so he's not going to shout anything to anyone just yet.
There we go.
Ah, okay. Thank you for that.
With line of sight, in theory, they won't see it unless they click your token. So, all right. So I'm gonna put you back.
Sounds good.
All right, so if you're finished, go ahead and click your turn.
Yeah. Tusk runs through the mist, yelling. And you still hear him yelling as he in the distance.
Okay. Well,
Honey
it's
badgers.
been 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure the last command Honey Badger Sven was given was to go after the giant. Does that sound right, Sven?
Yes, that is correct.
So he'd probably charge through the fog. And let me get up. Actually, let me get up his character sheet. See what his movement speed is.
Probably something like 30 or 20.
It is 30.
Give me a
Wanted to make.
perception check with him and a survival check.
Would you say this perception check might rely on smell?
Absolutely. That's exactly what
Cool.
he's doing.
You got an advantage on then. Perception. He does not have a plus to it, so
Is he trained in them? If not, I can push him.
he's not trained in it.
Okay, so here's this. Click the advantage button,
I have.
and there we go. And then the other one was this. There you go. Okay. Is he going? So I'm going to have him go ahead and double move. Okay.
Oh.
What can he do? What does he have left?
Nothing.
Okay, so you see this big silver mist appear around him, and he just disappears.
Wait, who does?
You hear orcish cursing in the
Oh.
distance.
Very loud orcish cursing, yes.
Yes.
Ah, that sounds like fun.
Maybe the sound of an angry badger.
All right, so this thing next to you. Let me check something real quick. So it's actually pretty similar to the thing you fought on the road, but it's not quite.
Okay.
It's not quite a shambling mound, but it's similar in. The shambling mound was more humanoid. This thing is definitely not.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so it is going to move into your square. You have you must make a saving throw. So here's this. Very nice.
Mhm.
So you can choose to allow it to engulf you or get pushed back 5 feet. What would you like to do?
I'll take the push.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So you are oops. Let me do this. I did it in the wrong order. Move. Try it again. There we go. Tusk gets pushed back. So after that fails, it tries to slam you his big front hoof leg thing.
It's not a
I was
20.
almost like, oh,
Yep.
so close to a 20. I'm like, wait, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
as a
hits.
plus 11 to hit? Excuse me?
Whatever it is.
They- Whatever it is, it looks kind of scary on my end.
All right, so it slams against you.
Yes. I'm glad I took damage.
Keep your
While
rage.
resisting, and it tries to slam you. Let me see. Does it do? Yes, it does. Okay, now slams you one more time.
Just hits.
All right, Genesis.
Mm.
Okay. Genesis is like angrily muttering to herself of, "This is stupid. He keeps running away. Just fight us." And she's going to um
Imagine wanting to live. That's so cringe.
yeah. But like he put on all this show about being like so much better than us. And then just as soon as we seem to like maybe start to be winning or whatever, he just runs. It's like, oh, well that's rude. So she's moving 10 feet. And I actually, yeah, she's just going to be moving around Gimbal. And then seeing the fog cloud, she's going to put her hand against the wall and start going in. So she gets 30 feet, and she doesn't know that John's there. So she is going to action dash, have her hand on the wall, and start going into the fog.
Boom.
And she runs into him.
I'm just like, hi, Genesis. Do you mind not hitting me next time?
Your speed is 50. I mean 60.
Her speed is 60. So she went she went 45 out of her 60 feet. Did she
Okay.
just bowl him over? Just keep going.
No, you're able to pass through each other's spaces just fine.
Okay.
You are still in the cloud though.
Is that all of her movement speed?
That is all of her movement speed, yes. Because you had just
Well,
5 feet to go through someone else's square.
yeah. Let's see. Do I have anything I can do as a bonus action? Nothing that would particularly help with this. Okay, yeah, that's her turn. And now it is Honeyoak Sven's turn. I think I remember telling the elk that the giant is in this room. So I think it would probably head into this room and then kind of stop a little confused.
Tis confusion.
Uh,
Are you able to move it?
I am.
Okay.
3, 5. Okay. Now this is. Let me cancel that movement and just. Can use my arrows. So I'm gonna use my arrows on this. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Because he goes through Kithri. And so he just kind of bowls in here and kind of stops looking around like, hello. And that's his turn.
Okay. It has been a while, and I haven't needed to ask about this, but how does tremor sense work on the clouds? Not at all?
I'm pretty sure he said not at all.
Okay.
But I might be
Correct.
misremembering.
If
I'm
you
like,
hold the wall, or walking on the walls, like the outer wall, you will be able to feel the wall react and things. Um, so you could close your eyes and put your hands or lean against the wall, and if there's anything interacting on or around the wall, you would feel it. But other than that, no.
Well, she did hear Tusk cursing, and that either means that he lost the giant, or there's something else there. He also heard the sound of smacking, and that means he's either fighting something or throwing his axe against the wall in rage. Both of which is kind of like, I should probably check that out. So she's just going to run as straight as she can through this, and that will be my movement and my whatchamacallit, bonus action dash from
All right, I need a
or
survival
cunning
check.
action. Oh, let's see how poorly I do. Yeah. Woo! +1. With her, it's not hard to get through the legs of a massive elk. She can slip through y'all's spaces super easy.
Yeah, that's being a halfling.
A 2-foot halfling to be specific.
2'11". Excuse you. Those 11 inches are a big deal.
Yeah.
Especially when you're that small to start off with.
All right, Nick, did you get a character?
I just did, yes.
Do you have the inclination to do that for me?
Yes, I can do that.
All right, I need everybody to please whisper to Tusk. What language did you speak? And I just need to do this. There it is. And that. And that. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Where am I? Oh, you rolled that. Okay, so you move 70 feet. Okay.
Sven, as much as I would like to do that for you, apparently I cannot alter the sheet.
What kind of? All right. Then let me release him.
And I will claim him. And then I'll release him back, or then you can figure it out from there.
Okay. All right, so that's where you come out. Anything else? That was just 2. You still have a bonus action, don't you?
No,
Or,
so I
I mean,
have
that was your
my
movement and your
actual
bonus
action.
action?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Sorry, I didn't. The survival check was up in the air, I thought. And then I wasn't paying attention. Why is the arrow so big? Well, that's fine. Well, she sees something. And it looks like it and Tusk are not having a fun time together. She's gonna attack it. Oh, my fantasy.
So
I
if you close,
recently
your window and then open it again. That should fix it in theory.
Okay, I will try that afterwards. But I recently
Hold on a second. Let me do this.
Yo, I could throw my feather at it. I forgot that was a thing I could do. I probably don't have it out.
Could do
I
that.
know I have my mage paint out, so and Tuska's right next to it, so I get sneak attack. Like 5 minutes. I recently restarted my fantasy grounds, and so nothing is saved. It says my sneak attack is on. So let's see if it will do the damage properly. But all of my save things that were at the bottom are no longer there, so that's sad.
Sad.
That's weird.
It did not. No, I completely hard reset my computer, so I don't think it's me. Like everything got deleted. And my computer runs much better. Zero regret.
Okay. That's not as weird.
Okay, I'm trying to find my sneak attack, but it's been so long since I've had to manually find
I think
it.
it's under rogue. Should be at least.
I mean, oh, and actions. Looking in the wrong spaces, it's fine.
Yep, it worked.
Do you want me to just roll 5d6?
Yes.
Now I have it saved for next time.
Well,
And that was just a regular attack, correct? Nothing weird.
Yes, I did not use any special ammunition.
Asking for a friend. All right.
also for himself.
No, that will do it, Nick. Thank you.
Alrighty, I will release the character.
All right, Kithri, if you are finished, go ahead and pass the turn.
Sorry, I'm trying to get everything set up again because that is not something I looked for because I didn't think. I'm good at not thinking.
All right, so I'm very glad that everybody showed up today. That means because the choice was either TPK or nerf things. I didn't really want to nerf it. Might still be TPK, but at least
Hmm.
it'll
But
probably
please.
because of bad tactics, not.
I scoff at your attempts at a TPK with this group.
I don't know, with a healer that doesn't heal. I don't know.
And the thief that's a terrible thief myself.
All right, K3 and Tusk.
I mean, hey,
The
if
thing
you go to
steps
like,
out from the corner,
Oh God.
starts moving over.
Do I not get to do damage to the thing?
Oh, you did. I added it to
Well,
it.
it look okay. I need to open it, close and open my map again because on my screen the whatchamacallit, Pete Mammoth was almost dead. And now it's suddenly alive.
No, it was never almost dead. That was a weird glitch on your end.
Would make more sense, but I was like,
You are the
yeah,
only
it's
thing
fine.
that's hit it. All right. So I'm moving this over. Okay. Just trying to get things set up here. All right. So he runs over and he does. That's not him. Here he is. Oh, he didn't have to move. He would have stayed where he was. This bunch of thorns comes flying towards you. And I'm also, how much did he hit? He's missed enough to where he's actually going to hit. You see some of them sink into the other one, the other critter.
Hmm.
All right, top of the next round. K3.
It's my turn again.
It
Amazing.
is very hard to see this thing up in the corner, especially when you
Did I,
got Tusk and this other creature in the way. But you
did I
do know
get?
that something is there.
Was I not at the end of that initiative? Or, I mean, I thought I was in it,
Oh
but I never
yeah,
got.
I don't think he's in
I
initiative.
don't
Oh,
know what happened. I thought you
Oh,
were.
he has
I
skip
was the
turn
Oh,
on
last
him.
one.
I'm sorry. You still had skip turn on you, so go for it. Go ahead and take your turn now, and I'll take that off.
That explains it. It's like, where did I go?
Yeah, I thought you were on the bottom too. Yeah, go ahead and take your turn.
I run up to the edge of the fog cloud. Open my stuff again. Let me see.
Tusk responds to the other new thing he sees.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Now that you know that stream can see what you're saying.
And I will raise my hands facing in that direction and begin to speak out in unintelligible burst of wizard speak. And I don't. Hey, hang on a second. Haven't used this way before, so it's a gust of wind, but pushing. Anyway, I don't know who is in that line. It's a 5 foot wide. It's like there, 10 feet
What is
wide.
your
Sorry,
goal?
blow the cloud away, or as much of it, at least 10 feet wide swath of it.
Okay.
In the process, though, anybody that's in that area has to
It is an action. And as
do
a
a
bonus
small.
action, you can change the direction.
Yeah, each
Okay.
turn. I don't know as a bonus action if I can do it on this turn. It turns before this, each of the turns before you. But after this turn, I should be able to change it if I need to until I stop it
Let's
for a minute,
see.
up to a minute. Concentration. There's my concentration aspect, and then there's the effect is strength check of 8 to avoid being pushed away from it a little bit if anybody's in that line. 60 feet long.
Did you say 8?
Yeah,
Strength check of 8. Are you sure that's right?
that's what it says. Strength
Okay.
DC of 8. It's not much. It's just a gust of wind. It's not unless you're like a super light creature with no strength. You shouldn't be pushed. And it's 15 feet away in
I
the
feel like
direction of the
Kid
line
would
if
be
you
good.
fail.
Are you sure that your spell save DC has been coded?
All right.
Um, Well, it's just unusual for me to have anything that involves strength to begin with. But
Well, it's still based on your spellcasting, not on your strength.
I don't know.
All right, so that
It's
is
literally.
enough to, especially because you can slide it and move it a little bit. That will
Very good.
disperse the cloud. Where is
Yeah, it's a good point. All of my saves should be 17s. I don't know why this one isn't
my
coded that.
ambush?
This is the coded version, so it should have. Strength DC 8.
No.
Save strength DC. Oh, it's not coded in the last part. See if that changes it. It did not.
What is this? That's
I'll take that.
there it is.
Where's that?
All right, so we're gonna zoom back out.
Type strength, base DC, group DC, group DC. I've not seen that before on this. Charisma, group DC. Is the saves set up the same as my other saves in terms of the coding? So I don't know. Maybe because the strength it's different because it not using any of my wisdom, charisma with the others. 1, 2, 3. Still with shit. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. It's not a big deal. Not intending to hurt anybody or push anything. I just wanted to get rid of the wind or fog. And that will be my turn.
It is 60 feet long, so that's this.
Oh, that is not what I expected to see. Cool.
All right, so you take your action, bonus action, blast this thing. You see it will eventually reform, but at least for now it is gone. And this is all right. So now we're going to go back to the top of the round with Kithri. All right, Ashley, you there?
Sorry, I usually rely on getting the ding notification that it is my turn.
Ding.
Dang,
Oh, because we
Ding
named it early and
notified.
then he skipped to me.
that's fair.
Ding
The arrow is
notified.
all better. Yeah, no, something about seeing something in the corner of the screen, just barely, but I can't see anything. I'm gonna keep attacking this. It's kind of right in front of her face. Uh, going to stab.
Okay, good.
Wrap my mage bane around my wrist and stab with ice. Let's try. I don't know. Maybe it's weak to ice damage. So she will wrap her mage bane around her wrist and pull out the ice pick. Is that okay, Sven?
Yes.
Okay. Bam. Oh, that's unfortunate. Apparently my reroll isn't working. So should I just roll again?
Yes, I don't know why it's not. That's weird.
I threw it too hard. It bounced right out. Yeah, that's fine. Give myself sneak attack. And roll the dice.
All the damages.
Yeah.
Get
Um,
damaged.
Get dabbled. And because of Kithri's super neato mobile feat, she's kind of gonna, dip right out of there. Because scary and big, and she does not have a lot of HP. That will be her turn. Wait, that.
This is annoying. So, as the fog clears, Jen sees some amount of movement in the next room, but she can't make out what it is. And she's still running after the giant because she thinks he went this way. Actually,
All right, so now that the majority of you are around, maybe. Oh, no, that's working. There it is. What is happening? Zap. Okay. Here it is. So you guys can see, well, not you guys, but 3 of you can see. Come on.
Ooh.
It is a huge creature.
well, that's fun.
Like I said, it's similar in makeup and build as the shambling mound you guys fought recently, but
Oh, yeah.
it's definitely bestial as opposed to humanoid. And
It's just moss.
well, it's definitely moving.
Yeah, it just looks like it is. A good portion of it is moss, even if it
Hey.
is simply covered in it.
I know that guy. Isn't that Pete?
I just got the joke.
Do you
Wow.
want the badger to roll that?
He can.
Okay, he's
He's
gonna
not going
roll.
to share the information with you, but he could know. He actually
He
rolled.
acts on
He
it,
rolled
but
higher than you, but since he has a -4 and you have
that's
a
funny.
+5, you still got higher. But his base luck roll was higher than yours.
I love that.
Wow.
All right. So you know this thing is called a peat mammoth. And since Kithri and Tusk have already seen and or been a part of this, you know that they will engulf people. And it's not good when that happens. Because unlike the shambling mound, they will actually damage you while you are inside it.
Note to self: if he offers me a ride, do not accept it.
Note to self: if he eats you, yell, set it on fire.
Fire, fire, kill it with fire.
All right, Genesis. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. Genesis is. Yeah, fuck it. She's going to go ahead and
Being
Yeah,
a female, that would be a little hard unless it was consensual.
she's going to go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians at what level? 5th level, because that's one of the only spell slots I've got left. 5th level Spirit Guardians. Let me change that effect. And she is designating her party members and Honey Badger Sven and Honey Elk Sven to be unaffected by it.
Okay.
I did not put whatever. And it is within 15 feet of her. So it would be entering the
No.
area for the first time. No,
Not
just
true.
when it starts its turn. Okay.
Correct. Everybody and their brother uses spirit guardians. It says cookie cutter as Eldritch Blast and Fireball. So
It's a good spell.
Is
and let me check. It is a 3rd level spell. So it would be 5d8, 3d8.
okay, so that is all that happens then. Don't forget to mark off your spell slots. Let me throw a thing on you.
Does have 10 more feet of movement, so she is going to move there. But beyond that, that is her turn. Let me go ahead and put the effects, so I think it'll roll at the beginning of its turn.
I doubt
And if
it,
not,
but you can try. But I don't have the. I don't know that I have the right ones set. I need to
if
take the
not, I can
time
just
and
get rid of it.
test all my things.
She
There
is
it is.
also using her bonus action to command the animals, because I'm pretty sure she kept on saying, like, go after the giant, go after the giant. She's gonna say, attack our enemies. That's super vague, and I need to stop using my bonus action for that, so that is her bonus action, to say really loud, hey, attack our enemies,
You
to
know
the
that's not going to
animals,
work.
or
You need to be
whatever.
more
No?
specific.
Okay.
Yes, they are not
It says it
intelligent
in
enough.
it says it in the spell, so I thought that would work. So, or not in the spell, in the item.
Right, so you can point to it and say attack that, which is a way of saying attack our enemy. But just to
Okay.
say, hey, attack our enemies with no indication, they aren't.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't know you. They don't know your
Okay.
level.
maybe they witness you getting an argument with your friend and consider your friend an enemy.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, she'll say, "Hey, attack that!" At both of them,
Go. And that.
and
And
that is her turn.
that. All right, so it's 15 plus you is 7.
Hmm?
I said 15 plus you is 7.
Am I -8? Ah, that. So, like, out of
Right.
the like the floor and whatever, these like spectral, like blue. I imagined them looking a lot like the Patronuses in Harry Potter. So like these spectral like forest critters like come up out of the ground, come through the wall and stuff and start like swirling around her. That's yeah. That's what her spirit guardians looks like.
All right. I was just checking on something here to see. That's dumb. Okay. the elk. Honey elk, Sven.
Then, so it sees Genesis like, hey, point that, and points to something that it can't see. Oop, I do not mean to drag that. So it's going to start barreling that direction. Oh, I learned my lesson last time to just use the arrow keys. And it has a, what is that? 60-foot movement speed. So it's gonna start barreling into that room.
All right. Gimbal, go ahead and apply the gust of wind to it.
To what? Oh, the elk?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 4.
Okay, so go ahead and stop.
Did that do anything?
You did an effect on it, but it has to. You have to roll to see if it makes the save.
All right. Let's try that.
So you have to
Is it just
drop
rolling
it
a
on
six
him
save?
or apply it to him.
I had him. Didn't I have him selected?
No.
Oh,
If you want
stupid.
a strength save, I
Hang on a
could
second.
just do that.
Oh, see, no, yeah, no, it's just. I think you're removing him while I was clicking on him, and I'm probably.
All right. So he saved. So go ahead and keep moving.
Okay, and that was 20 out of 60. 25, 30, 50. It like takes a while. Okay. 55, 60. I think that's as far as it can go. Yeah. I think that's it feels like a waste to waste its like action, but I'm not sure what it would do. So it's just getting there. It's getting ready. Kind of stamping its hooves a bit.
All right, Tusk.
Alrighty. Tusk, seeing as his friends arrive, will start attacking the massive thing, and as he does so, he'll yell out, "Giants missed! More ahead!" Just keeping it short and sweet as he hacks at this thing.
Wait, Giants missed what?
I'll just Giants missed more ahead. He says that in common, but
But I understand orc, so it's okay.
he yells that out. There we go. I hit with the first attack, so I'll roll damage. Nice. Taking take. Also a hit. I'll roll damage.
Yay, good roll.
Woo!
And as he does so, he'll kind of move along its side as he drags his axe on to get closer to this other guy in the corner. But not doing anything about that just yet, just to get near him. Keep an eye on him.
It is difficult terrain through here.
Okay, that's as far as I'm moving, but I kind of used as my attacks kind of come off on my cut some of the branches to make it easier as I wade my way through the branches. And that's all. Don't have
There's
anything to do
also
as a bonus action.
armor within the bushes.
Like
All
finding
right,
warm
Gibble.
spots in a public pool.
Yeah, so then I have the way to get there quickly. 1, 2.
So you know if you stop the gust of wind, the fog will reform. It won't be immediate, but it will come back.
All right, I'm going to.
Using your bonus action to turn the wind.
Trying to decide how to do it. Yeah, I'll turn it going directly up from me right now while I'm
Okay.
there. And then oh, I can't even see him yet. Lovely. Not close enough to be where the creature is visible to me, so I guess I'm stuck here now. All right, so nothing to do that helps anybody else. That is, I guess, my turn.
Okay. All right. So this creature is turning. And let's see. So go ahead and do its Spirit Guardians. It showed up, but it didn't actually do it.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah. So it goes ahead and takes a wisdom saving throw. So let me make sure that I'm me. Target him. Okay.
All right. So roll your damage. Don't
And
forget
that's
to right click on it twice.
yes.
All the numbers.
Oh, it's an interesting sound effect.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, wow, fancy.
Wow.
All right, and it's going to do the same thing. You're once again going to save. Or are you going to allow it to push you back? Or are you going to embrace it in a loving embrace?
I will allow it to push me.
Would Honey Badger Sven have gotten an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Because he moved away? Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's trying to engulf you. That's fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the claws miss. You tried though.
It does not hit. Does not miss though.
It's in the limbo. Whoa. I don't like how hard Dustin's getting hit.
All right, John.
Alright, John's just going
Imagine-
to, I guess, move against the wall. And I guess, move up right there in front of the,
Okay, so drag your
elk.
token along the path that you would normally that you're gonna move. If you move through Gimbal's space, I need to know from the center of the squares to the center of the squares. If you move through Gimbal's space, you're gonna get pushed by the gust of wind.
Well, my key is to move behind him, I
Right. So
guess.
drag your
That
character along behind him until you're
Okay.
gonna turn.
Then go right there.
There you go. And you're moving through the elk. So each
I
square
guess?
is 10 feet. So you
Okay,
would not be
so-
able to go there. You can.
He would make it right here though.
You can use
He
your
would-
bonus action to do your cunning action to continue moving if you like.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. And how much further do I get? Another 20 feet?
your
So
movement speed again.
Okay,
you
so
have
30.
moved 25 feet, so you have 35 more feet. Each square through the elk is 10 feet.
So I guess 10. And then that's 20. We'll go there and move another 10. That's 30. And I believe that's it.
Okay, so what you would do is you would go 10 feet, 20 feet, because there's a wall. You can't go through the wall.
Oh, I
Then
didn't
you
know
can
if I
go
could. I didn't know if I could squeeze in a little cubby space between them, but okay.
25. So that's 25, and then so you have 10 more feet if you want to.
I'm just going to move 5, 10 over here.
Okay,
So
perfect.
since I use my bonus action, I'm gonna actually use my regular action now.
Your action
Eh.
would be to dash. Oh wait, no.
He's a
You're
rogue.
You're rogue.
Yeah, I'm a rogue. Yeah. So I'll use my regular action and take out my short bow and try to shoot the peat moss. Or Petey, the mossy guy. I'll
Peat
call him.
mammoth.
Okay.
Peat mammoth, yeah. But
You
we're
wouldn't know
going to
that because you haven't said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I'll just shoot the whatever thing it looks like something. It looks like a giant glob. I'll
Yep.
just call it the giant glob.
That's it.
Alright, so I'm going to target him. Do I get a sneak attack since Tusk is near it or no?
You have to hit first.
But the answer would be yes.
No, that was
So
a
the
miss.
answer is
Alright.
no.
Yes, no. And I
If you were here on
guess
time, you would have inspiration. If I don't know if you were, I wasn't paying attention.
I was not here on time because I am now in home care from my mom, so I
Oh,
was
yeah.
busy taking care of stuff like that before I actually got on here.
It's rough.
So yeah. But yeah, so I guess I'm just going to stand here and just look dumbfounded at how I missed the target that big and just end my turn.
All right, so you work your way past this rushing wind, work your way around the elk, and through these flying animals everywhere, trying to shoot. And you goes through the moss but doesn't hit any vital areas, as this other creature is trying to take care of Tusk.
so sad it couldn't take the net one.
It still failed.
I know. Would have failed worse though.
Tusk is able to deflect or parry with his axe.
All right, so it tries to scrape you and stab at you with this long, sticky thing. Not quite a spear, but close. And it is the honey badger's turn.
Honey Badger Sven was told to attack this thing. And I think he gives Jen a look like, really? Because it's a what is it? It's a huge creature.
It is a huge
Oh, it's the
creature.
giant.
But he's gonna run up anyway. Maybe go off to the side. Let's see.
What is his speed?
30 feet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, is the
1,
foliage
2,
difficult
3,
terrain?
4. So he's able to get up to it, being a badger.
Okay. In that case, I'll just go straight. And he's gonna go ahead and use his multi-attack and go ahead and try to bite and slash at it. So there's the bite. There's the claws. Yeah. So he gets up there and his teeth find purchase, but there's like a root that his paw gets caught on. So there's Honey Badger Svenzone.
It bites a root, thinking it's the creature.
All right, top of the next
You mean
round. It
fair.
is John's turn.
All right. Well, I'm just going to hold on. I was replying to an important sponsorship message. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about this. You sent it to me. Trying to make some money. You know how it is. All right. So I'm just going to take out my bow and shoot at the giant moss-like looking globby creature, the glob, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's just a glob to me. It looks like a glob to me. But yeah, I'm going to take my arrow out after the target that. And let's see here. Roll hit. Please hit. Pray to RNGesus to hit. That's just depressing. But no hits, so I'm just going to stand there and I guess I'm just going to move a little further back towards Jen and Kithri and get out the Elk's Way in case it comes barreling through. So I'm gonna move back to Kithri a little 15 feet and be like, yeah,
Sure gonna come barrel.
just get out the Elk's Way in case it comes barreling through, and that's gonna end my turn.
All right. This thing is attacking Tusk again. Still failing at life. A 3 and a 6.
That's the other way.
I need to do this. All right, Genesis.
I probably should have been looking at this more. So Jen yells out, "The moss thing doesn't like fire." But I don't know if I have any spells that do fire.
Me neither.
I was gonna say I have a flask with oil, and I can probably put on my bow and light it on fire. I don't know if you could do that or not using a cantrip. I have a cantrip to light my bow on fire, so
Yeah,
I
that's why
I
I'm
don't know.
scrolling through Jen's inventory. I don't think she has any oil.
I was gonna say I have oil, but I don't know if
Yeah,
you do.
but like, I don't think it would make a lot of sense for somebody who's known you for like a few days now, maybe, to just run up to you and start digging through your backpack, like, you know.
Oh, you can just yell and I can just toss it to you. I'm literally right next to you. You can be like, John. You know?
All right, what you doing?
Yeah. She can't really do much. She's going to move closer though. Probably about there. Is the foliage difficult terrain at all?
Yes.
I should have asked that before I moved. Okay, in that case. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Delete all the movement. So that would be
The square directly north of you is not.
okay. So 5, 15, boy,
Correct.
25. Is the square to the left difficult terrain?
Yep. Everything else to the north
Okay.
is difficult terrain.
That is my turn then. Actually, fuck it, action dash. She's gonna action dash. Get up here near Tusk. So that would be, is at 30 right now. So that would be,
You're at 25.
or
So
she's
you
at
have
25 right now. 25.
Oh, that's
35,
weird.
45. Um, and then that would be her turn, I think.
all right. Click next. What's Athena doing?
Well, she's probably going to keep an eye on the giant. So if she could fly closer to where it is, that would be nice.
Okay. And Honey Badger fan.
Honey Badger Sven, is going to go ahead and try to attack this thing.
All right, go for it.
And actually, just because it's gonna move into the foliage, see if he can get a little bit of cover. And that would be 20 feet of movement.
Not for him.
Oh, not for him. Okay. In case he's just going to be there. He's going to go ahead and bite at it and slash at it and see if it works. Oh, I should. Okay. Once again, the bite hits and the claws don't. But that he doesn't let him get that. He doesn't let that get him down. There we go. Words. And that is going to be his turn.
All right, so go ahead and roll his save.
Yes.
Tusk, you can go ahead and take your opportunity check.
Alrighty.
And it does have half movement speed. Well, it's in my.
Have to remember to click disadvantage. because I have Reckless on me. Another attack. Ah. Hit. Nice.
Woo! We're doing so good, Tusk. So how is it going into the wall?
Oh, there's an
Just
archway there.
Squeezing through the
Oh,
archway. There's an archway
there's an
there.
archway.
It's
Didn't
10
know
feet
there
wide,
was.
and it's a moss plant. It can work its way through easily. Even the giant, anything can squeeze.
Anything can squeeze. If it tries hard enough.
Mm.
It holds its breath. Squeezes. Smiles for the camera.
Right, and then it's going to attack Dusk.
No.
Ah, so there's a reach. Good to know.
Jen is going to use her reaction. Actually, no, that would still be a 19, even if I got a max. So never mind. Like maybe it'll hit less good on the next attack.
I don't think that's less good.
And it's not Tusk's turn yet. Okay.
Yeah, that's still a very high roll.
All right, get 3.
All right, before everybody starts, I'm just going to yell out I don't know if Tusk and Jen can hear me, but stay out of the foliage. I have a plan.
We are
that's
for
all I'm gonna
sure
yell.
in the foliage right now.
Yeah, no, Kithler's not gonna do that. Well, yeah. Is there anything within any friendly creatures within 5 feet of the mossy gremlin?
No,
Not that you can
10
see.
feet.
Okay, well, I guess she will listen to you. And she is this a door?
The
Yeah.
doorway, yes. Open place. Okay.
She's is Athena next to or with the cloud giant as she asked?
She can see him. Is he hidden? Oh, he is hidden. That's right. I had him hidden because it was just distracting in the middle of the fight. There it is. There you go. You should see him now.
Okay.
Make him friendly again. There we go. Her.
You will
It.
actually
How?
Why?
There we go. So go ahead and move 60 feet to get closer.
25 feet. That's rude. She will take the dodge action actually, while Athena will eventually help her out with the giant. And yeah. She's pulling out Mage Bane, so she does have it in her hand.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have any more uses of Dispel Magic or anything. Rude. But dodge action.
Alright, so go ahead and apply that to yourself. And Honey Elk Sven.
Oh, I was just typing a thing to Nick. Hey Nick, you want to go ahead and give me a 1d8 plus 5?
on his turn.
Sure. I was going to do that on my
On your
turn.
Cool, yeah. Okay. Honeyog Sven was told, hey, go after that thing. And now that there's finally some, like, open air, I guess. Does the elk have disadvantage in the foliage? Or not disadvantage, difficult terrain?
What is its intent?
It is going to run at the, or charge the,
What is its speed?
60.
So yes, it can get next to it.
Okay.
Has
And it
partial
does
disadvantage. It's big
minus
enough to where
2.
it can ignore some of the terrain, but not all of it. Slows it down a little bit.
Okay. Is that a minus 2 or a minus 5?
No, it gets there. It doesn't have a minus to attack.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
it's just a minus to its speed.
I
All these
misunderstood
animals flying around it are annoying and distracting to it, so it should be a minus for that. But luckily, 5e doesn't say so.
that. So it is going to go ahead and ram at the Thingmadoo, the peat mammoth. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration and try to reroll that. Because I want it to do this.
Mhm.
Come
Kaiju
on!
battle.
Come on! Yeah! Okay.
Ah!
Nice.
Woo! And it does have a ability. If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight towards the target and then hits it with a ram attack on the same turn, target takes an extra 2d6 damage. And if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So let's go ahead and do the damage first. 2d6 base. Here's 46 plus 4. I think I can just throw that on the... Okay. And it saved Sid. But, it's at critical now. So now there is a giant elk just blocking this doorway. He's got his horns a little bit tangled up in the 10 feet. Nice.
Alrighty.
Let me add that to you. Very nice.
Yep. And Tusk, seeing the giant elk now next to him and kind of blocking his way to the creature he had been attacking, he's going to turn his attention to the smaller guy
Sorry, Nick.
and recklessly attack
Genesis?
him.
Genesis?
Genesis what?
Is that what he means by the smaller guy? Genesis?
Yeah.
Nah, the one in the corner.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Get him, Nick!
All the dice. With the 12 in there, nice.
Nice.
I will choose not to cleave and deal an extra point of damage to an ally.
Tuss just literally obliterated him.
I see this guy who's been trying to hit me, take my axe, and I just bisect him at the hip waist. And
You see, it's a plant creature.
Oh.
Mm.
Well then.
So there are no entrails or anything. It's all plants. There's sap and stuff, but for the most, it's all plants.
Yeah, instead of blood spraying everywhere, it's just sap.
Yeah. And then Tusk, being Tusk in a rage, is going to try and move forward into that corner and attack the creature at a disadvantage or between a corner and another big creature. Going to try and split the difference in the gap and hit the creature.
I mean,
You're
you
gonna
could
be at
probably
-5.
try.
that's what I expected. But Tusk is raging, and it's what he does. He would do. He's not aware that. I can see from what Kid 3's vision was that there's a way around, but Tusk isn't aware of that, so he's going to go forward and attack.
Man, literally
Um,
too angry to do anything else.
Yep.
I mean, that
Yeah.
Advantage
sounds
or -5, but I have advantage because of reckless. I still managed to hit. Yes.
Woo!
Um,
Get him,
and
Tusk!
because I killed something / crit, I can make an attack as a bonus action, and so I will do the same thing, clicking the -5 again and making one more attack. Yes.
Get him, Tusk!
Yeah. So my
Okay.
first guy comes forward, slashes down between the two, making a little wave, and then as he brings his axe up, he kind of lets it go and has it like spin up the creature towards where its head is, and it kind of explodes out as it with a blast of thunder before it comes back to him with the magical returning effect. And that's
so
his
cool.
turn. Kind of riding on that. Wow. He's not going to move anymore.
And that healing was from Joker's Chosen in the chat.
Yep. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. More healing than the healer.
All right, Gimbal.
Yeah.
Are you maintaining your concentration on your
No.
wind?
No,
Or
I'm
are you
still doing
breaking wind?
I think that was a no, but I did not catch what he said.
Did you not hear me? I'm sorry.
No.
No, I do not. Not keeping concentration, ignoring, moving to the left and seeing if I can see anything. And you've already killed everything, so all I can see is a bunch of foliage and a freaking oak. So,
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
just because I can, I guess. Is the foliage difficult terrain?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's annoying. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh, the circles are those spirit guardians, right? The circling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna dash 15, 25 would end me there, and I guess I'll end here if that's a moving through that would be 10 feet anyway. So I only have 25 extra. So, and just see what I see over there. If I can see anything around the corner
It is
that side,
outside.
it looks like I see a lot of outside. Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure there's nothing out there waiting to pounce. And that's my turn.
All right, and with that, we are taking our quick break. 10 minutes, folks. We will be back after a while, so don't go anywhere.
smaller than the diameter of the fireball and cast it, you should be fine.
I mean, to be fair though, I was, yeah.
I don't
no,
care how
mine was
big the
in
room is. I cast fireball.
Listen, man, that's gonna be 100% real with you. That's how it's gonna go. It's gonna be like a 5x5 room, and I'll just be like, I cast fireball.
Instead of casting fireball in a room, your character goes and locks himself in a closet and then casts it. That's what happens if you do it in a 5x5 room. You just go into a closet.
Pretty
Fuck
much,
those
yeah.
cleaning supplies.
All right.
You
we
see him
are
look
back.
down.
Those of you who are AFK, if you're not,
Mhm.
make sure to say you're back.
No.
And we are back at the top of the round with Senor Hancock. Go for it.
Well, since I don't actually see anything, and I'm not trying to wade my way through a bunch of trees, I'm just going to follow Kithri out the side door. So I gotta walk past
Again, go from
Gimbal, so
center of
that's
square to
5.
the center of square.
Yeah, I know, that's 5, so 20, and then...
No, you. If it helps you, go one square at a time.
Yeah, no, it's the same. I have to go here, and then I
Mhm.
have to traverse through him, which is extra 20, isn't it? Or, because I'm passing through a character.
Yes, it's 5 feet. It's difficult terrain. There's no double difficult terrain. It just becomes impassable eventually. But
Oh, I do have a question for you, Sven. Did Athena
Yes.
not go last round? Did she not have a turn?
you said you wanted her to chase after the giant. That's what she did. She moved her 60 feet to get closer to
Oh,
the
okay,
giant.
okay.
So that's 30.
All
That's
right,
25 feet. You have however much more beyond that.
5 feet, yeah. I'm going to take my bonus action and dash. And let's see, that's 20. I have 5 feet plus the extra 30, so 35 feet. So we'll go 5, 20, 25, 30. 35 by 30. I'm gonna move there. Let me look at what I see here. I see the giant. Let me judge some math here real quick. That is more within. That is actually within range. So I'm just going to, given the fact that my bow has a 120-foot-meter range, I'm going to take out my bow and shoot a arrow over Kithri and aim for the giant, basically. Herophilos, or whatever his name is.
I don't think you have to specify that you're aiming over Kithri. I think the majority of time it's just over
You
Kithri.
just do it.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if there would be a actual disadvantage to that or not, because I'm actually
She's so
aiming.
short. It's hard for there to be a disadvantage.
Fair enough. All right, so we'll target Hero, Philos, and since nobody's actually around, I don't get advantage, so roll damage or roll marker. It's a miss. Wow, that's unfortunate. But I think that's just about it. I can't do anything else, though.
All right.
So
Honey
I
Elk
guess I'll
Sven.
just...
Starts munching on some of the
Yeah.
leaves close by it.
Yeah, he's just kind of chilling. He attacked the thing. It's no longer there. So that's its turn.
All right,
Mhm.
Tusk.
Well, I'm mostly talking to Nick anyway. He can understand that.
Yep. For my sake, I'm going to just real quick roll a perception check to see if he notices John running on the outside there. Yeah, 12. I'm sure he does. So he just like notices that, and then we'll decide to go 5, 10, 15, 20, see what he sees there, and then probably keep running this way. Sees the guy in distance, so he's going to start taking off.
Go.
So
Tusk.
that was 20, so I can go another 20.
Go, Tusk, go. Go, Tusk,
Doop, doop, and then I'm going to dash, so I go another 40.
Tusk is like Sonic, basically. He can just run endlessly.
Remember when he was hasted? Yep,
Yeah.
and that will be it. After that, he dashes and goes that extra 40.
Make sure to like trip or throw something so that you don't lose your rage.
I think nope, that is all I can do, unfortunately. So we'll see.
no.
I might lose my rage, and that would be really bad. But I can't attack because I had to dash because I was nowhere near range for anything. So yeah, you just see Tusk come out, and he's kind of bounding with his boots, so he's almost kind of his steps as he's running kind of take him further because he has boots of leaping as he's just running towards his target, past John and past Kithri, yelling the whole time. He's making his presence known.
Making his way downtown, walking fast,
Yes.
fast, and he's homebound.
Making my way downtown. Anyways, yeah, so that's Tusk as he's
All right, Kithri, a bunch of thorns comes flying at you, and you turn and see that one of those little walking men again, moving deeper into the foliage before it goes away. You can't see it anymore.
Goodbye.
It was
Bye,
over here,
Felicia.
and it moved back into the bush somewhere.
Good to know.
Okay. It'll be forward. Okay. He's going to run up here, and
So you're going 45 feet?
yes, she's going to hold her action to attack with Mage Bane once Athena comes within range. No. So Athena won't use the help action because I don't think she can get there fast. Yeah, Athena
What's
won't
Dina's
be
range?
She's got a movement of 60 feet, so
Yeah, she can get there.
yeah,
Athena's
she
a good
can
burb.
Yeah, I won't get advantage, but I will get sneak attack if she's within range. So I'm holding my action to wait until she gets within range to attack
Athena's
with
a
me.
good burb.
She
All right, so you guys are not exactly the most subtle of people.
Nope.
Oh, for sure
Especially with
not.
Tusk there.
And Jen, like, Tusk is loud from like just being Tusk and like yelling and stuff, and Jen's loud because everywhere she goes, there's just clank, 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 clank.
John's just trying to be as sneaky as he can, but failing because he has the giant orc screaming out his lungs and a giant and a woman with heavy armor on clanking behind him.
Medium armor, excuse you.
Medium armor. My bad.
However, by comparison, John and Kithri
What is going
and
on?
Gimbal are just so stealthy. Like with the rogues, they're just actually stealthy, but like by comparison, they're extra.
I was checking because my player view was whacked.
I
I
agree,
love
Tusk.
Tusk's comments.
Be heard, that is me, not Tusk.
There we go. Okay. Except what is that? Every time I share the map, something else weird happens. There we go. Okay.
Is there supposed to be a Kithri trying to teleport through the wall? Oh, there you go.
I think Sven is having technical difficulties with Fantasy Grounds. It just glowed white like it was ready to crash.
Didn't for me, so that might have been you.
No, I was saying Sven on stream.
Oh, on stream. That's
Yeah, I'm watching the stream
okay.
and Sven, his thing glowed all white like it was ready to crash. Like, you know how you get that little error
It's
box that
thinking.
says, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. It's thinking. It's debating whether it wants to work or not.
All right. So once again, the fog is back. Funny, it's almost like a cloud giant can control clouds.
Crazy.
Who would have thunk?
Huh?
All right. So in theory, you shouldn't be able to see through it. But if you click your character, you will be able to should be able to see what you can and can't see, unless you want to be a cheater face and have to live with yourself in shame every time you look in the mirror. Then you can cheat and see whatever you need to see. All right. Meanwhile, he is moving. All right. That's him.
Honey Badger Sven was told to attack that thing, and that thing was attacked and died. So that's his turn.
All right, Genesis.
And Genesis, well, yeah, okay. So Jen can't see what's going on. There's this big ol' elk next to her, and she saw Tusk go this way. So there has to be something this way.
So, 1 second.
Oh, by the way, actually, I should ask before I try to move in there. Is that square to the left of John filled with wall, or is it like half? Blah blah blah.
Crumbled.
Oh, well,
Half crumbled is what you're asking.
yeah.
It is not
If it's
filled.
something.
It is half. The wall is crumbling there, and there's an opening in front of John.
Okay. Is it a thing she could move through, or?
Difficult terrain.
Okay. Let's see. Um. Okay. Yeah. So she's going to move 5, 10. And then use her stepping nail because she still has that. And so that. Can you move me the 10 feet so that she can see the outside? Thank you. And then she's using her bonus action to use her stepping nail. So, John, you see, or you at least hear Genesis go clank, 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 clank behind you. And then suddenly, she pops up. Let's see. She pops up right there. And she's going to look into this room to her right to see if she can see more of the thing that she saw. Is that something she can do?
So just looking, you don't see anything. Are you taking action to investigate?
No, if she doesn't really see more of it, she's going to shrug and be like, "Oh yeah, probably the wind moving some foliage," and keep going. And she has 20 feet of movement left. 10, 20. Considering he's a giant, could Jen have seen the giant on the other side of the fog cloud, or does it go high enough that she might not have been able to, or that she wouldn't have been able to?
You would not have seen.
Okay.
It is a sphere that goes 40 feet up in the air.
Okay. Well, Jen doesn't know that Tusk is right in front of her, so
I do not.
nope. So she is. Fuck it. It's. Oh, I'm low on spell slots, but Jen is going to go ahead and cast Dispel Magic at 4th level and try to get rid of this fog cloud. And I'll throw that in chat.
So mark off your spell slot.
I did. And as the fog goes away, she's like, "Oh, hi!" Because she's
Ugh.
right behind Tusk.
What in the
Um,
world happened?
Quest is back. Ugh.
Goodness
That's-
sakes, people.
for sure. Well, I'm sorry that you're about to stop raging, Nick. I tried.
Yeah.
I can't really do much. Actually,
Just smack him.
yeah, no. I'm like, I do have a thing that I can add to my initiative, so maybe if I can go before him.
Just bonk him with your magical hammer. There you go, problem solved.
Well, she doesn't have that right now. It's a 2nd level spell slot, and she doesn't have any spell slots from 2 to 5, so
Oof.
I have 3 spell slots left.
I have no spell slots.
Well, you don't have them normally, so
I mean, I have 3 level 1, but, like, they're used, so can't really do much with them.
All right, Gimbal, you're up.
I'm moving. I will dash forward further. And trying desperately to keep up with these big ass creatures around me.
Hither's keeping up just fine. Don't blame it on your height.
Maybe hop on the badger when it comes by.
Oh shit.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna ride the
I
elk.
would say the elk, but it's a
the
little
elk.
big.
Yeah. I mean, the badger is a medium beast, so.
I guess he could like grab, like hop onto like the leg of the elk as it passes by, and then climb up.
So do you want Athena to double move?
Yeah. When she gets within range, Kithri will use her held action, and then I'll have her fly out of.
So 20 feet of movement left.
Oh, he ran away. Wait, can I even hit him when he's that far away?
Yeah. What's the range of your sling?
Mage Bane 30, 120. So I
Yeah.
technically can hit him. I just have disadvantage.
Correct.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're attacking with disadvantage, you lose sneak attack.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Darn.
I tried.
Sorry.
Yo, I tried.
And I
If
mean,
only you were a
not
sharpshooter.
held action, is she?
No.
Darn.
The dash.
And Athena with. Nope, right out.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Ah, sad. It's fine. Hey, it did enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genesis can actually slap Tusk now.
Yeah, she actually. I think that is what she's gonna do. So she has to go by him, and so that's gonna use an extra couple feet of movement. And as she's doing it, she sees like this like glazed over look in his eyes, and he's like starting to look around and not just at the giant. And she like I don't know, slap some sense into him or something. She's
Make
like,
an attack roll.
come on, get back, get your shit together. How hard are you to hit, Nick? Oh, I don't have my. Wait, hold up. Oh yeah, in Genesis, I accidentally deleted the her unarmed attack, so I don't remember. Are you? Fuck. Words.
Words are difficult.
None. He's
Would
harder
it
hit than
by
one would
normal?
think, but I mean, I always have what we applied would be applied. He's didn't reckless last round, so
Oh, so she would have advantage.
no, he did not
Oh.
reckless. He dashed.
Not reckless. Okay.
So yeah, so you can just roll it.
You don't have to tell me. Would a 16 hit you?
16
You
would not
wouldn't
hit me,
know this.
Okay.
but you don't
Okay.
know this.
Well, she's going to go ahead and try to slap some sense into him. Oh, I should probably target you. That would
Probably.
be good. Nope.
Nope.
Nope, she's trying to get past you. And He's
Tusk
like
just like
still
shifts as your hand like goes by his head. Just like,
Yeah. And she used 15 feet of movement to get here, so she is going to move. Actually, in the direction away from Kithri. So maybe a area of effect stuff might not work. And shit, she's very far away from the animals. She's using her bonus action to yell, and hopefully the animals will hear her. The giant's out here! Go get him!
I
And
think.
Sven, it is up to you whether or not they heard that.
Meanwhile, Tusk, who was kind of already coming out of his rage state, I think the final straw that gets him out of it is the weird hand brushing that Ben was trying to do when he moved past as he comes out of rage, because I unfortunately did not attack nor take any damage last round.
He comes out of the rage just to confusion, like.
Yep, I have to real quick. Just a couple things. There we go.
Tis confusion.
And with that,
Genesis used confusion. It was super effective.
Tusk is going to just take like a deep breath and then keep running. Now out of his rage state. For now, I'm just gonna move my base movement because I want to check a couple of things. How far am I from the guy? 50 feet. Tusk will run ahead, reach out one of his gauntleted hands, and while this will probably fail, he's still going to try. And he will shout out approach using command from his gauntlets. See if it works as I check it off, because I am within 60 feet. Oh, it worked!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah!
But I guess does it really, Sven? Because I don't know if he has any resistances or anything. The approachability
You don't have
moves closer.
targeted.
What?
Oh, there it is. 55. Okay.
Yeah. You got it 10. And
Go ahead and
he's
share
50 feet. Okay, will do. Cast command on him, and I said approach.
Where is he? There he is. All right.
On its next turn. So on his next turn, he would do this.
All right, and you have a way of noting when you use these?
Yep, I noted that I used the. I checked it off that I used the gauntlets. Gauntlets say it's I think it's like a once daily, once per day I can, or once per day I think I can cast this. I'll double check the item, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. At the very least, I had only one check mark on my item.
Right. Okay. Yeah. There's nothing on here that he does not have any kind of special resistance against command or enchantments.
Nice.
Yeah!
As far as you know.
This was the
Seems to
item,
take effect.
by the way. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that's my turn. I don't have. Yeah, I still don't have any bonus actions, and I can't rage again. So
All right, get 3.
You know what? I know what just happened in terms of what Tusk did with the whole approach thing.
you would be aware of the item. You were there when he bought it. You've seen him try and do this a couple of times since.
Give me a insight check. There's your water.
I will say
Thank
it's
you,
never
Joker
worked before.
K3 does have a +2 because I redeemed a little help as well, so.
Well, add 2 to that. That was a bit late. I had already rolled. I was too late.
I will say that with Tusk being Tusk, his mannerisms and things would change enough that he's not very subtle with this. So he's like not knowing what to do with his hands as he's holding up these gauntlets and trying maybe cups them around his mouth and yells the command orders. So I would say with 11, you're able to figure out that yes, he is. You can tell what he's doing.
And do I know if it worked or not?
Yes, you can tell that he's starting to turn around.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna hold my action again. Yeah. Hopefully this time it isn't just a waste of time.
Are you
But
moving 15 feet?
yes, I will move up to there and hold my action to attack Hero Philip. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. When he comes within range of Tusk.
What do you mean within range of Tusk?
If he's within 5 feet of Tusk.
Okay.
What I mean with Mage Bane. Because that's what I have. And I don't feel like stabbing. Okay. I will ready myself.
All right.
I
So
will leave it on there.
you yelled out that the giant is here. Come attack it. So it is going to squeeze through here. So that is 10, 20, 30. And as it gets here, it gets attacked.
Makes sense.
As these creatures have been holding their actions forever, but none of them decided to come in this room.
Jen thought about it, but
Difficult terrain, not difficult terrain.
yeah, difficult terrain. Well, she could have used her like stepping things to go in there, but like, or she could go out in the open where all of her friends are. So you know.
Oh,
That's rough.
wait, what?
How did it do 326 damage?
Well, it has a plus 314 damage. So, I mean, it is an assassin vine, apparently.
Oh my gosh! the rolling the dice was just like the sprinkles on top, you know, like.
Jesus.
I mean, if you can't one-shot harass, then, I mean, what are you even doing for?
Why does it have a plus
weird. I don't
320?
understand why this.
Plus 314 on the assassin vine.
I am not stepping in that fucking forest at all.
Instant death.
Yeah, the elk comes along and goes ahead and steps on a mine.
It's like when you're
Alright,
playing
so
a
the first
game
one
and there's a
was
random encounter of
12.
deadly
Oh,
balls.
it's
12 plus 3, so it does
2d10 plus
15,
3,
15 damage.
and then it's and the average is 14. It took the average and stuck it into the thing.
They just
So
coded
2d10
wrong.
plus 3 should be the right. Yeah,
It's coded wrong.
should have been 15 damage on the first one.
Oh, wait, no, it's not done yet. And then this creature is attacking it.
How many elk Sven now has unconscious and prone on them because they went down?
That is a good point.
Moot.
Imagine somebody doing 326 damage to a monster in game. Imagine how broken that would be.
I mean, it's
And
possible.
it missed. Okay.
Super hard.
So
but
it is
possible.
grappled, and then it just steps right out, ripping it away because it is a huge creature. All right, so we can move to here, and then it will double move. And I cannot get through the rest of them because there's people in the way. And it's a big critter.
Yeah. K3's out here looking at the giant, and all of a sudden there's this elk down here
Alright,
just
Gimbal.
chanting on her.
He's just
So I put
standing
that in the
above
right
her.
square. I kind of went sideways. I meant to go. It's the right place. It's just kind of in the center of the square, or side of the square. Anyway, and then I will cast
Wow, I haven't heard of that spell before.
Hypnotic Pattern.
God damn it, Mantha.
Wait, is like gaseous form or?
It's called Cone of Gas. It poisons the enemy and drops their defense by 2 points.
You've heard of acid spray. Now get ready for gas spray.
So there is all around that creature. There is now a swirling pattern of colors weaving through the air.
Oh. He did
At
not
least
tell
for a
the
minute.
rest of us to look away.
You don't need to. You're far enough away.
Oh, good.
It's only 30 feet
Oh.
around.
Ah.
So it is, at least for the moment, incapacitated. But if anybody damages it or doing action, I'll take a shake. Okay, very good. All right. That ends my turn.
Alright, so where do you want it to extend?
From the center of the creature out. So it's a 30-foot cube.
Right. So, but that's
To the right.
okay. Thank you.
To the right and down, I guess. Yeah, that works.
Ooh,
Alright, and if
pretty
you would share it
color.
again.
It's only there for a second
Okay.
in theory, but it is incapacitated for a minute, or if somebody damages it
Well,
or shakes it out of it in some way.
it'll probably be damaged.
Pattern appears for a moment and then vanishes.
Alright, so it is its turn. It is. This happens. Did you put it?
Yep.
Yes, you did. Incapacitated. Perfect.
Also can't approach, can it?
Next.
It can't do anything. Yeah.
Nope.
Well, there goes my ready to action again.
Sorry.
Command goes away. Yeah. Command only lasts the next turn, so.
What's that?
Oh, the thing I did goes away too, so.
Oh.
It's alright. This is better.
I didn't. I was too far away from you guys to figure out what you were doing. Just
Nope,
finally
totally
got a
true.
glimpse of something to attack.
Nope, totally true.
What is Athena doing? Ashley, you there?
I was thinking about that and then I stopped thinking about it. She's probably going to use the help action for Kithri against him.
Okay.
Well, I don't need that, do I? Because it's incapacitated. What do I still get advantage if it's incapacitated?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she might. Mm, right. I think she might circle around a little bit, but not gonna do much of any.
So I
All
misspoke.
right.
Creature who is incapacitated can't take actions or reactions. That is it. It is not
Okay.
stunned. It is not restrained or paralyzed. It is just incapacitated. So you would
Hey,
not
I
get
He would
lied.
have been
automatic.
able to move.
I
You do not
lied.
gain
Oh.
advantage.
She's going to give me the help action against him too.
Okay.
Does that mean that he would have been able to move as part of Tusk's
He
command?
cannot take actions or reactions. So no,
So you
cannot
can't take the
actions.
movement action.
Oh, okay.
And she is not 100 feet in the air. She is engaged with him, so he's going to be 30 feet.
Oh, I gave it to.
All right, John.
Can you remove the help action from Hero Philos because I forgot I was targeting because I was
You
using that.
can, but I can do it too. If you apply it,
All
you
right.
can remove it.
All right. John is just going
Okay.
to go 30 feet and use his dash action as a bonus action.
How did it? Oh, get moved. Okay.
And then he's going to move. Since he's right there, he's. Can you move me up like in the even square? I don't want to. Son. Okay. All right. So now since we're behind Gimbal, kind of gonna 5. Use my bonus action to dash and you got another 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I guess I'm just going to go. So 25 and then 30. So that's where I'm gonna go. And I'm just here I feel it should wake up. Let's see here, can I actually do this? No, that's the self one. Okay, no, can't do that. Yeah, there's not much else I can do, so I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay. All right. So Badger's moving in. And as he does so, he gets attacked.
Poor honey badger Sven is not the strongest.
Let's hope he doesn't get 327 damage done to him.
He might still die.
Eve.
Oh, well.
And then he is grappled.
Assassin vibe.
Speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus at speed. And that's it. And then this other creature, chuck some thorns at it,
Oh no.
and misses. So the hold on.
We're very lucky because
He's
his
gonna try
AC
to
is
do the.
10, not 9.
I'm going to give you. Push you this. Let's see. What is his? Is his dex or his strength higher?
Strength.
Okay.
Barely.
All right. So I didn't mean to have that shared. He rolled a 3 plus 1 is 4.
Oh. Oh, poor guy.
So he does not able to get out. All right. Now it is top of the round. K3.
Can K3 finish him off?
So all of you would know,
We will see.
minus Tusk, and I will do a roll to see if he remembers Gimbal talking about it. All of you spellcasters would know. If you hit him, he's going to snap out of it. If you don't hit him, he's going to just stand there for a long time.
Well, I believe our goal is to either kill him. Well, probably kill him. I don't know how we would like tie him up and ask him questions. So Kithy's not gonna bother with any.
I don't think we have any rope that's strong enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Kithy's not gonna bother with any of that. She will attack. Let me just make sure. Wait. I don't think I still have the help action. I don't see it.
Yes, you do have the help action, but
Okay,
it's
I'm
not
just blind.
hasn't been applied, so just roll with advantage.
Okay. I tried to apply it to myself, but I guess I didn't do it correctly.
No, because you put it on Herophilos.
Well, and then she put it on
Sven
him.
to go off.
It's just when the new round came and expired.
Alright, that's a hit.
Okay.
So roll your sneak attack damage.
All the
Why
dice.
so
Oh, the
many?
dice.
Wait, why? Oh, because he's incapacitated. Wait, yeah? Wait, why are so many dice? Please
All the
explain.
dice.
Actually, yeah. Why did it roll?
I know she had
Is it a critical?
advantage, but it wasn't a crit.
Yeah, and my thing is only 5d6.
It
And
even says 5d6
we
in
have
there.
We have it set. Wait, did you add another sneak attack on me, Sven?
Doesn't look
No,
like
it
another
wouldn't be
one.
sneak attack. It would say it says Mage Bane effects 10d6.
What?
Let me look at
That's
your Mage Bane.
weird.
You do have 2 sneak attacks on your character.
Yes,
that
I
might be
see
it.
that.
Mage Bane.
Turning this off,
1d6.
the one that does damage,
Yeah, I'm
because
not
maybe
sure.
it fixed again. But it wasn't on before, and so
You
I
had a
applied
sneak
it to
attack,
myself.
so it should have been 5d6.
Would
But
you
I
like
only
me
see it
to
applied
re-roll the
once,
damage?
so I don't know what happened.
Well,
Anyway,
okay, so I
exceeded
was
it by
looking.
7. Okay, so
I was looking
1,
at
2,
my
3, 4,
effects,
5,
and there
10,
is sneak
15,
attack on, and it was on. But I usually self apply it for myself because it's
16,
been wonky.
22,
So
22.
yeah, I turned it off. Would you like me to roll damage?
No. Okay. So you slam into him, and he is no longer incapacitated, nor is he unconscious, nor is he prone. Okay.
Or is he compelled? Unfortunately.
Anything else?
No, I don't think I have anything else to do, so that will be my turn.
All right. What are you having Athena do?
She will help Kid 3 again, because I don't know who's attacking next, but he will probably.
All right. And Tusk?
All right. Tusk will also run forward. He'll run 40 feet as he runs past, Kid 3. He's takes his axe and he's just gonna chuck it up towards the guy's head, and we'll see if he hits.
Go, Tusk, go. Go, Tusk, go.
Just normal roll because he can't reckless on this. I'm going to use my inspiration
Yeah!
and re-roll that. Much better. Alrighty, so I hit. See how well it does as it goes off. Alrighty. As that is in the air and strikes him and starts to come back, Tusk reaches down for the one hand axe he actually keeps at his side, his magic one, and it's going to try and chuck that at him as well.
Go, Tusk.
He is within range. This one he's aiming a bit lower. Nice. I crit on 19, so that's a little bit nicer. And we'll see how that goes. Alrighty. This one he aims a little bit lower and just manages to catch him kind of like in the upper leg. And then he repairs and catches his axe as it comes back to him. And he stares down the giant.
Very nice. All right. And this thing is going to attack the
This could
weasel.
go.
Oh no, until
Oh, the
Pumpkin
other
with the
thing.
weasel.
With a 1 on the dice.
All right,
Not.
so John is just going to run along the wall here, which is 20 feet, and then go 10 feet, and then use his dash action as a bonus action, and then
Right,
dash
so
10.
you can
If you
get
go
there with 20
diagonally,
feet.
yeah.
So that will cost you 20 feet to get there.
Yeah. And then we'll do another
'Cause
10.
what Genesis is doing around her doesn't hurt you, so you don't have to go around it. You can still see and everything.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
Yeah.
it affected my field of view or anything.
No.
Alright,
There's
so
just woodland critters running around.
alright, so I'm going to go 10 more feet, which is 30, and then use my bonus action to dash another 30 feet straight up. So that's that. And I think I'm in range. Let me check to make sure. Just to be sure. Do a range encounter. Yes, I am in range. I am going to take my bow and shoot at Herophilos. It is a miss. So
It's rough.
yeah, I'm just going to stand there and just scratch my head and be like, okay. And I'm done.
All right, Gibble.
Going to just dash forward
Okay.
into the there and see what the plan is. I don't have anything else I need to do.
All right. So your spell successfully stopped him from running, locked him down long enough for some of you to get close enough. And the elk is now charging.
Yep.
So you should be able to move. Well, let's see. He's going.
You'd be going through K3 and then past. So
Unless he dodges and leaves.
All right. So he gets up to next to Tusk, and then he will dash on up. How is this red? All right. So I'll go ahead and give him his ram attack.
that is very generous of you. Okay. In case he's going to go ahead and lower his head as he dashes and try to ram. That's a hit.
I know it is easy.
On Herophilos. And he makes a save, but he does take damage for that. Oh!
What?
He had 5 hit points left.
Yeah.
Wow!
All that and the elk gets him in the end.
I mean, this poor elk has been going through like doorways and inside for so long.
He's like, yes, I finally get to stretch. He's like, I'm crouching down. He's like, I'm short.
All right. Genesis.
Would Jen know that anything's amiss with Honey Badger's fin? I don't think she would. Probably not. Yeah, she doesn't hear like screeching from behind her or anything, so she's going to keep moving up. Keep moving forward, keep moving forward.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
And I think she's going to dash. And get up next to Tusk. And that is her whole thing. She just kind of gets up next to him and she's just just panting. Oh no. And it is Honey Badger Sven's turn, and he's grappled. And he was told to try to get out there to attack the giant. So I think he's going to try escaping the grapple. Do you want to push that, or do you want me to just roll a strength check? Or save?
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so it is yeah, it can still get out without any further attacks. 2, 6. His speed is
Wow.
30.
Yes.
Okay, so we can go there, and then it will just double move.
He's very confused. He's looking around for this giant, and he's not there. I will remove grapple from him.
All right, so now that everything is out of danger, what would you guys like to do as you guys are out of combat?
Am I able to recover any of my arrows from the giant's body that I decided to pelt him with, or did he just break them all off like running?
Yeah.
Give me a percentile.
Plus, would also like to
Gotta find
retrieve the +1 hand axe he threw at him, as well as the javelin of lightning threw at him a long time ago.
Dice tower or just percentile?
It just percentile. And did you hit with the javelin of lightning?
Yes,
Okay, so you
it
were
was
able to
a few
retrieve it.
sessions ago.
It's probably not in him, but you were able to retrieve it from where it was.
I had a 91
So
on
you're
the
able to get all your
percentile.
arrows back.
Woo.
Alright, because I put like fucking, let's see, like 20 arrows into them almost. So, except like 3 that I missed. So I'll check all but 3 off.
Menu. Initiative. Menu.
Alright, all but 3 is recovered.
And these animals last until the next morning?
Until sundown, I believe. Let me check.
Okay, so the badger collapses and starts licking its wounds and
Foaming at the
bleeding
mouth.
onto the clouds.
Yeah.
Bleeding on the clouds.
Who knew clouds were solid?
These ones are,
Yeah.
at least. Don't try it with any others. Oh, the creature vanishes at the next dawn, or when it is reduced to 0 hit points.
All right.
Are these creatures from a spell or one of the bags?
Bags.
They're from
Oh,
a bag.
cool.
Jen has a bag of tricks, and this is the first time she's used it.
That's awesome.
I think it's the first time you probably needed to use it.
Gus is going to
Getting a
check the
big elk out of
giant
it.
to see if he has
Yeah.
giant pockets, possibly filled with smaller stuff.
Like maybe
He'll also
document-
say to Jen, remember him doing something with his giant mace here? Maybe give it a look. See if that was
yeah.
just him or if it was the item. Don't know if we'll be able to do anything with it because of how huge it is, but and then he goes
Yeah,
like
sure.
full body dumpster diving into the pockets.
John's gonna check him to see if there's any necklaces or valuables hanging around his chest that he can swipe that isn't like super huge that he can stuff in his backpack. So
Guess we'll see what loot we find.
Sorry, we're doing a lot of things all at once.
pretty much, yeah.
Alright, in the meantime,
It's a lot of XP.
John, you can level up.
Alright, awesome. I'm gonna take another level in Rogue. Here.
We're close to leveling up.
We're so close to level 12.
Yeah. We need like just over 1,000.
Just over 1,000, yeah.
How much XP do you think all those griffins are worth?
No!
I'm joking. I'm joking. I mean it. I am joking here. Don't panic.
Alright, I am now Rogue level 7. Do I get anything extra offhand, Sven, or...
What did it say in the chat?
I didn't see that. Hold on, let me check real
Did you just
quick.
change the number, or did you like drag the thing?
I'm trying to, but it's saying that it's not allowing me to...
No, you're not. You didn't go up to 7. So, open up on the main page.
There you go.
There you go. Now you do, and now it should say stuff in the
Yes, it's a 7.
in the chat. So what does it say?
Nothing. Nothing popped up. I changed it to level 7, but it actually didn't pop up nothing.
In their chat, doesn't say anything at all.
No, it doesn't say anything. It just says awarded EXP to the party and everybody's EXP levels, and
So
nothing
how did
popped
you get
up.
it to 7? What did you do?
I don't know. I clicked on the little icon and leveled it up to level 7 on Rogue.
Did you click the level up button?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's broken.
Okay.
Don't use that.
Okay,
Try this
so
again. So let me do this and this. All right, so you get
7th evasion and a
Evasion.
sneak attack goes up. Yeah,
evasion is all you get.
Evasion's
and the
nice,
sneak
though.
attack is now 46 instead of 3d6.
I said invasion. What is that?
Evasion. It means you can
Evasion.
evade things.
So go to your abilities page and you'll see the evasion there.
Abilities. Read that.
So the mace, Genesis or Kithri. Who's looking at the mace?
Genesis is, and fuck it. She's going to cast Identify using her. Oh, not her last level 1 spell slot. Let me go ahead and share Identify.
So are you doing it as ritual or are you doing casting the spell?
She'll just cast a spell.
I don't think bards are ritual casters anyway.
She can cast ritual spells.
Cleric spells, yes. I don't think bard can cast rituals.
I don't know. I know that I've cast it before as a ritual, so I don't know.
It might have just been an oversight at the time then.
It might have been an oversight.
Sneak attack. Here's your sneak attack. Okay. 46. Okay. Alright, so you're using your spell slot, and it is magical. Gimbal, what are you doing? Rogue.
If you don't need me to identify anything magical, then you're fine. I nothing at the moment.
And before you cast your spell, is Gimbal the one who does it for free?
Yeah, well, I think I still use a spell slot, but it's always prepared. It's automatically given to me. It's given to me as a part of my
So no,
conservator.
it's not. All right.
But
So
I think it still uses the level 1 spell slot.
it does unless you do it as a. So you're a sorcerer and a wizard. Yeah. So wizards can do it as a ritual too. Anyway, let me.
Is
I
John
just
able to
looked.
claim?
Bards are ritual casters.
Is John able to take one of the griffins from the clouds and keep it as a mount, or no? I
Okay,
mean,
so right
since
now you're searching the giant.
Yeah, that's pretty
If
far
you
away
want
right
to
now.
try to screw with the mount, you can absolutely try.
I mean, how would I go about doing that? Because I've never done that before. So can either
You-
Kithri
I don't
or
know. How would
Jen
you go
explain
about
to
doing
me?
it?
Well, I'm assuming I would need like a mount or some sort of rope to put in his mouth to steer it. So if it's a griffin, I've never actually came across a griffin, so I don't actually know. So
Trial and error.
Well, you might want to try becoming its friend first.
Genesis
Before
Yeah.
trying
would
to
know.
jump on its back and trust it not to drop you, I'd become its friend.
I don't have enough food to give it.
Genesis is our resident animal lover in general. So if anybody knows, it would be here in this group.
All right, I'm gonna go over to Jen and ask Jen, how do I befriend a griffin as a mount? Basically, what do I do? Since I don't actually have enough food to feed it, so does it eat like grass or anything?
Do you see very much grass up here?
No. But like, what is it eating though? That's the question. Like, if there's no grass, what does it eat?
If Mantha remembers right, Mantha thinks that they eat meat. But I don't know if Jen would know that.
Carnivores.
Yeah.
Carnivores?
Well, I admit that I don't typically interact with all that many griffins, but they seemed friendly enough. If you want, after we do this, I could go over and try to help you with
I
becoming
come back with,
friends.
do you think rations would be food enough for them? I mean, it's like a little ration box. I mean, I don't think like.
You can for sure
I
try.
guess depends. You got like meat rations, or you got that bread stuff.
Yeah, the
I
stuff
got
that's just like a brick of something.
Hardtack. Yeah.
Yeah, hardtack. But that's what Tusk would call it, bread stuff.
Worst case
mean,
scenario, you might be able to get some giant meat.
I mean,
So we can finish this conversation later. Take your thinking about it as you guys want to talk about the things. I don't want to interrupt good roleplay, but we are running a little late, so I want to wrap this up real quick. There are Tusk and John. You do find 3 giant-sized rings. They're 2 feet in diameter and weigh 10 pounds each. He also wears a gem-studded silver necklace, 6 feet long and weighs 40 pounds.
Jeez.
Are we able to shove that in Mantha's bag of holding?
man, that's not the only one with the bag of holding.
And
I mean, are we able to shove that in any bag of holding?
Maybe.
If you rolled it up, I think it fits the diameter, but it's also Sven. You said how much did the necklace weigh?
40
40
pounds.
pounds.
40 pounds.
adding it to the party sheet.
Yeah,
Oh,
giant rings and a
It
necklace.
is a magical mace. I'm pulling. I want to say it's a mace of terror, but I'll look it up. I'm
Okay.
waiting for Fantasy Grounds to catch up as I'm trying to do these 12 things at once.
Mhm.
So
no worries.
we are wrapping it up here. You guys can figure out what you're doing with these stuff. Kithri can wear one of the rings like a
Just like a belt.
Like a
WWE
pool
belt.
floaty.
Yeah, like
I
a
was thinking
little
like a
hula
pool
hoop.
floaty.
No, it's like it would be a wrestler's belt. It's a giant ring.
Yeah.
Not a hula hoop. These are. Here we go.
I'm thinking more like one of those
Depending
like
on how big his
inflatable
fingers
pool
are.
floaties that you like sit in the middle of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Except
it's like
it's
a big
heavier.
championship belt,
Yeah.
huge, thick, giant, weighs 10 pounds. And for somebody who
Yeah,
only
I don't
weighs
think she
35
wants to
pounds,
wear.
that's 1/3
We might be able to get them to be like
of her
leg
weight.
bands for Tusk, maybe.
I don't think his
Okay.
I don't think his legs are.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
So they're in a party sheet. If you want to ogle them, and let me find him. There we go. Now it's opening correctly. I was correct. So let me see if I can find. All right, does it? And it does require. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Come on. There it is. Click. It does have an image. Excellent. This is what it looks
Excellent.
like.
Ooh,
Ooh.
fancy.
Spooky.
It is a mace of terror. Has charges. Here, I will share it. Boink. There you go.
Does it yell out, "Silence, I kill you," when it goes to swing?
Silence! I kill you.
Thanks. Yeah.
It does require attunement, and part of during that, you magic people would know Gimbal and actually just maybe Genesis. Well, yeah, definitely Genesis from the Bard tales and stuff. Part of the attunement process, it will shrink to normal size.
Wow.
What do you know?
So that is also something I'll add to the party sheet that you guys can think about in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Figure out who gets what,
Cool.
how we're going to carry the rings and the jewelry, and the necklace down. You could just
We
chuck them
found
off the edge and then
See him down there.
Follow 'em.
find them.
That's
We
gonna
have
kill
found
somebody.
Find them
3
later.
of the rings of power. We only need to find 4 more.
So thank you for playing with me, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for DMing. This was a fun fight.
It was
Wow.
a fun fight.
Once
And
again,
Fun
I
single session fight.
this is not the first time that the party has had like one level appropriate fight that you have then run either yourselves into or followed and added another fight or and another fight.
Yeah.
So
He ran
spamming
away.
creatures.
I can't wait to befriend the Griffith on the third Wednesday of next week because I know second Wednesday you guys don't have the campaign. So third Wednesday I get to have fun befriending a Griffin as a pet.
Oh,
Yep.
trying to befriend a Griffin.
Okay.
I can't
If you finish
promise
one,
any
there's
results.
plenty more.
Yeah,
In a
there's
little
like
bit of
6 of
perspective,
them. So
Tusk still has almost as many hit points left as I have in total. So
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It
have
just- it
half
do
of my
be
hit
like
points
that.
left. I have
You
half
got
of my hit points left, so
yeah, but you start out
Yeah.
with more than I get. So yeah,
So I have
I mean,
116 damage. I still have
64,
60? Yeah, 64 health left.
and I have
Oh,
a total of 75 when I'm healthy. So
That's
I don't feel
hilarious.
like he's hurt at all.
I mean, technically Tusk has triple the amount of double the amount of damage. No, actually triple. Yeah, almost triple the amount of damage that's done to me. So
All right,
Yeah.
folks. Well, don't forget to like, subscribe. See you in 2 weeks as we pick this back up. Tomorrow night we've got our Thursday night group, so step back by. Sunday we have Starfinder. Last Sunday there was a cool card chase. Got to do card chase mechanics in Starfinder. It was pretty nice and exciting.
Sunday after next, we will still be doing those.
That's right. So follow us, look at the schedules, see what's going on when, or just go to the Using the Tubes, and you can see them all. Then watch them at double speed if you like. But regardless of whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good
Night.
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 Good night.